And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Garnett. Now Anthony. Here's Frazier. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Pass to Frazier. Back to Wade. Now here's O'Neal. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Chamberlain. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Wade, the pass to Anthony. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Chamberlain. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Fires in the triple. He's got 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Nowitzki. Can they get it? O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Nowitzki. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Nowitzki's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You do not want to give Nowitzki any room to shoot, especially from the perimeter. I mean, that's where he's most dangerous.
Anthony misses. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Robertson. George scanning the floor. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's Wade. For 3, Anthony. Rebound by Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. George outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Wade. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. And another shot. Chamberlain pulls it in. Minnesota shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Pass to Nowitzki. 4-3. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Here's Wade. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Wade showing you how good he is at stopping on the dime and delivering the shot.
Here's Robertson. Minnesota again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 9. Nowitzki. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the bucket is good. Wade's got 6 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Nash. The three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 11.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Anthony. 6 to shoot. Maravich, the pass to Pippen. Goes up on the baseline. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Robertson. Right side Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Robertson. Rebounded by Pippen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Maravich. Chamberlain pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Screen by Embiid. And Robertson gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Wade. He's got 6. Some room here for Anthony. Cans it from the wing. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Robertson. Shot blocked.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Maravich. Had a miss there on the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Johnson with it. Pass to Robertson. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Count that bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Embiid passes to Chamberlain. Outside Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one at the line is good. Hayes is checked in for Johnson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to English. Here's Nash. No points so far. Fires the three. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Suns lead by 11. Here's Frazier. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pippen. Launches the three. Joel Embiid pulls it down. They swipe it. And now the Suns fast break. Oh! And he dunks it down.
Boy, excellent anticipation from Ewing there. Tipped it away and found the open man on the break.
And it's Nowitzki missing. Well, the Suns shooting 41% from the field so far. Frazier can't get it to fall.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's English. Pass to Embiid. The three. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Phoenix leading by 13. Here's Allen. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's English. There's the three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Well, Phoenix is shooting only 39% so far in the game. And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Jaren Jackson, and it's Ewing in at the 5, roaming the paint. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Nash, still without a bucket. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Hayes with a screen, fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Nash has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Frazier. Allen outside. Wide open. And it's Allen again missing. The Timberwolves shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Nash passes to English. Here's Nowitzki. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's English. Over Allen. English can't get it to go. The Suns lead by 14. Here's Pippen. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And the basket by Nash. Nash just got 5 points in the quarter.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Embiid. Nails the baby hook. Ewing's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Drives to the hoop, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pippen, pass to Allen. It's Hayes with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Nowitzki missing.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pippen, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's English. Allen defending. English can't get it to go. The Suns lead by 12. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Frazier shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Pippen. Up and in on the layup. Pippen's got 6.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. With the drive, Nash. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Phoenix leading by 12. Here's Wade. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Wade's got 10.
Straight up, real simple. D. Wade is a bucket. Has the ability to take over any game.
Pass to Nowitzki. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Johnson with it. Here's Nowitzki. Counted from distance. 11 points in the game.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Frazier. Here's Garnett. Here's Wade, covered by Johnson. Wade misses. Timberwolves trail by 13. George for 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Frazier. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you.
The teardrop. George's shot is good.
How about George going to the floater, showing he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Way to go, PG.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Garnett. The putback. Garnett. Here's Frazier. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Nash. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Frazier. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Wade to win the cold spell. Tipped.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
George passes to Nash. Outside Johnson. Now Embiid. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Nash misses. The Suns lead by 11. Here's Frazier. Inside. Here's Ewing. The putback. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Johnson passes to Nowitzki. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Down low. Here's Garnett. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Offensive rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
checked in for the Suns. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 1, Dwight Howard. Timberwolves trail by 11. Johnson passes to George. Now here's Hayes. George outside. Over to the wing. Howard inside. Minnesota again missing. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Wade. 10 points for him. Here's the floater. It's good. Ewing's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
And there's a pick. George for 3. The Suns clear it. At one point, they led by 16. Wade drives in. Pass to Ewing. Howard with some nice D. The Timberwolves shooting at 30% here in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Here's Wade. Howard grabs the miss.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shot left block. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11. And down it goes. 2 points. Anthony's got 14.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Robertson. Kicks it to George. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 9 rebounds now. 3-pointer Anthony. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he drops it first. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Frazier comes in for Pippen. Both shots good from the stripe. 59 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Frazier. Outside O'Neal. Here's Frazier. On the tape, and he bangs it home with one hand.
What you like about Walt, putting the ball on the floor completely under control, even when he's in attack mode.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix leading by 15. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he converts the layup. Robertson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Here's O'Neal. That one no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Phoenix Suns.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, when you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They dropped game 1. Now, before they go home for game 3, Kenny, how do they even the series?
To be honest, I wouldn't really know. I never lost a game 1 of the finals. Shaq, did you ever, I don't know, ask him.
Very funny. Seriously, though, it's just one game. You're in the finals, so get back to what got you there. Keep it up, Kenny.
Little spicy, Jet. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Frazier. They've got Johnson, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Anthony misses. Timberwolves trail by 13. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by George.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Back to Wade from outside the arc. Kept alive. Here's Anthony. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
From in deep. The shot by Johnson, no good. Phoenix leading by 11. To the inside.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. George. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Wade, that's good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
George for 3. Drains the triple. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Anthony outside. On the wing, Wade. From the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Johnson. To the paint. And And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up to score.
To the inside.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Anthony drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Robertson. Give him 8 points now. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Phoenix leading by 9. Frazier, the pass to Anthony. Launches it. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Looking to get back on track. And it's Nowitzki missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Got it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Down low.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the middle. Anthony in the post. George defending. Anthony misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony. From down in the low post, it goes. Anthony's got 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Wade. Here's Frazier. On the wing, Anthony, covered by Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. George with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Robertson. Finished off the break. Robertson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter. Inside, outside, well defended or not, he's scoring at will.
And it's O'Neal on the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robertson. From the wing, the Suns clear it. O'Neal's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Wade, covered by Johnson. Wade misses. Timberwolves trail by 11. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Suns lead by 9. Pass to Wade. Here's Frazier. And here's Anthony from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 23.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Now here's Johnson. George for 3. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Yes, it's good. Wade's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Outside Johnson. It's George on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Wade. For 3. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Robertson. Back to Johnson. Deflected. Now here's Anthony. Give him 23.
Get there.
Pass to Wade. Shoots over Johnson. Wade misses. Timberwolves trail by 14. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The first one falls. Phoenix making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. It's both from the stripe. The Suns lead by 12. Anthony outside. Pure from three-point range. Anthony's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Johnson. And the shot goes in.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Frazier, the pass to Pippen. Here's Frazier. Back to Wade. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Nowitzki. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Tries again. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Robertson. Here's Nash. 7 points in the game. Pass to Robertson. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Sinks the tray. Anthony's got 32 points.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
Outside Johnson. Takes a 3. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got rebound number 8 now.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Here's Frazier. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Chamberlain, no good. Phoenix leading by 19. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Johnson. Inside. To the left wing. From deep. The Suns clear it. Wade's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Robertson. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Offensive board. Johnson. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
To the inside.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Nowitzki. Minnesota again missing.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Nash. And he lays it up and in. Nash has got 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Pass to English. 23 seconds left in the third. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. George, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Suns making a change here. "20 seconds left in the third quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Frazier. 6 points for him. Allen a screen. Pass to Garnett. Over Hayes. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves trail by 21. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. He drops it from range. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Maravich. Jump shot is good that time.
There's a lot to like and love about Wade. He's a guy who isn't just a scorer. He'll look to get others involved. Actually, he'll do whatever his team needs him to do to win.
Pass to Nash. Now here's Embiid. Tightly guarded. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Wade, the pass to Garnett. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Embiid. And here's George. Here's Nash. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Maravich. Wing shot on the way. And another basket for Phoenix.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Nash. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Johnson finds Embiid. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Phoenix leading by 22. Looking to get it going. Wade misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to George. Now here's Johnson. snap the cold streak. Minnesota again missing. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Wade, that's good.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nash passes to Hayes. Here's George to end the drought. And Maravich pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Ewing. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Nash. The Suns clear it. Here's Wade. Here he goes. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Embiid. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
Phoenix leading by 21. Here's Maravich. And the Suns miss again. And here's George. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ewing's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Maravich. The floater, and he lays it in. Here's Nash. Pass to George. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Maravich. The rebound by Embiid. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Nash. Outside Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Here's Nash. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Pippin's got his 5th rebound in this one. drops in the layup off the glass.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Nash passes to Hayes. Now here's Johnson. Back to Hayes. Pass to George. Embiid with it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight. The Suns lead by 21. Here's Maravich. No good there, off the double clutch. The Timberwolves shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. For 3, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Garnett. Here's Ewing. Here's Maravich. No good with the triple. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the basket by Nash.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Maravich. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Frazier. Basket's good.
I've always liked the feel for the game that Scottie Pippen has. He's a dynamic passer, folks.
Here's Nash. Rebounded by Frazier. Phoenix leading by 20. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Frazier. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it fly. Frazier with the bucket. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Nash passes to Johnson. From downtown. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Frazier. No good with a layup. The Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 30% so far. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pippen, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Pass to Nash. Here's Robertson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Wade's got 9 rebounds now. 3-pointer. And the basket by Pippen.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner 3.
The Timberwolves shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Here's Nash. That one's off. Still out of sync.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Wade, driving inside.
Wade is always in such attack mode that it's hard to guard him without fouling.
2 shots. Dwayne Wade.
That one's off. And Minnesota making a change here. George is checked in. he sinks the second. Here's Robertson. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nowitzki to end the run. They get the rebound. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pippen, he's checked in for Wade. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Maravich. Jackson, the screen. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 32% during this fourth. George with the bucket.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
A game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what an important win. Tying the finals at 1-1. Going down 2-0 would have put them in a huge hole.
And the finals are just getting started, guys. Neither team with an advantage. This could be a classic series.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. And he drives in. Pass to Chamberlain. Comes up empty down low. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Maravich. It's rebounded by George. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Jackson. Nowitzki, that one's good. Phoenix dominating the game. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.